Hello, my name is Mary. I'm a reader in the parish of Portishead. Last week, while thinking about what I was going to say today, I was lucky enough to go away with a friend for a short break. In the bathroom of our room, there was a calming skin balm with the words, "Peace, be still," written on it. How appropriate when our lives are so frantic and become much busier in the run up to Christmas. I wonder, do we stop, become still, and focus on God our Father and Creator? Do we receive God's peace? Looking around us and hearing the news, we know that the world is in quite a state, bringing fear and anxiety to many. Listen to our reading for today from Luke's Gospel, chapter 21. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know its desolation has come near. Then those in Judea must flee to the mountains, and those inside the city must leave it, and those out in the country must not enter it. For these are days of vengeance, as a fulfillment of all that is written. Woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing infants in those days. For there will be great distress on the earth and wrath against this people. They will fall by the edge of the sword and be taken away as captives among all nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled on by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. There will be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars, and on the earth distress among nations, confused by the roaring of the seas and the waves. People will faint from fear and foreboding of what is coming upon the world, for the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then they will see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Now when these things begin to take place, stand up and raise your heads, because your redemption is drawing near. A reading that at first seems one of doom and gloom. Jesus gives us two distinct prophecies. The first concerns the destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70 by the Roman armies, who surrounded the city. Knowing what Jesus had said, many Christian Jews were able to flee the city, spreading their faith as they went. The second prophecy looks forward to Jesus' second coming, which many of the early disciples thought would come in their lifetime. Now, some 2,000 years later, we are still waiting, and the theme of distress and desolation strikes a chord. No matter how life may frighten us, the care and protection of God is very near. We are called to stand up, lift up our heads, knowing that our redemption is drawing near. This coming Sunday is the first Sunday in Advent, the beginning of the Church's year, when we both prepare ourselves to greet the baby Jesus on Christmas Day and look forward to his return when he comes with power and great glory. Christ will bring justice and restoration to his people. One of my favourite hymns is "Be still, for the presence of the Lord, the Holy One is here." In this busy time, let us take time to be still, letting God renew us, filling us with his peace, and use this Advent to prepare for the coming of Christ as a baby, and to prepare for his second coming, when he comes again in glory.